Mr. Murphy, how are you doing?
Good, how are you? Jordan Murphy.
Nice to meet you. About to take a seat.
Absolutely.
How's your Tuesday going?
I'm sorry.
How's your Tuesday going?
That's good. That's good. Busy. A lot of work going on today.
Yeah, I know you're a really busy person, so I'd kind of like to get started with this meeting. So I was in your facility the other day, and I heard your workers talking about some issues you had in relation to some of the fasteners and their quality as well as their supply. Could you tell me a little bit about that?
Honestly, I wasn't aware of any issues. I thought our system was working well. Well, what did they tell you?
So I overheard that there was an issue with the supply in terms of like you guys were running low on quality or quantity, excuse me, and it was hard to get resupply and it wasn't very efficient. As well as I heard there's an issue on the quality of the fasteners that you're getting.
Yeah, now that you mention it, we have been, I'm here almost 10, 12 hours a day, and I'm always rushing in orders for fasteners and things like that.
All right. So Fastenal, we offer a service that will help improve the amount of, or excuse me, we offer Fastenal, we're a company that offers an industrial vending machine. Since you guys already know we service you and we offer you a safety vending machine that supplies you guys with inventory items such as like goggles, safety masks, safety equipment.
Yeah.
Are you aware of that?
Yeah, that program works. It's working pretty well for us. I mean, I'm pretty happy with it. I like it.
So we also offer that same vending solution with the fasteners. So, for instance, let's say you were having a low supply of fasteners one day. We're actually based at the same location as you guys in Pleasantville, so we'd be able to, service you guys basically same day, 24/7. We're open.
How would you do that?
So we actually have warehouses. So if you did need some supplies, we could get somebody to transport it over to you guys since we are based in the same location. Yeah. So
what are your operating hours?
So we do operate 24/7 every day. I know you guys are open Monday through Friday. What hours do you guys work?
We have two shifts. We work 6 to 10, so we have a 6 to 2 and then a 2 to 8 shift.
Yeah, so we definitely be able to help you guys out with that. I know that you guys have a limited supply of workers. We have a lot of workers currently with us, so we can afford to send somebody over to you guys to help you out. And resupply the vending machines. We also work with
Interesting. I would have to pay for that service though, right?
Yes, sir. But currently we supply your vending machines for safety inventory. So if you could possibly work out a deal with both the people that supply your safety inventory, and they could also resupply the fasteners.
Oh, that's really interesting.
So just a quick question: if the industrial vending machines for fasteners would be something that you'd be interested in, what would the decision process look like for you?
Honestly, I mean, in today's world, it's a very price conscious world, and we're looking for the best service and the cheapest price. We currently deal with Granger right now. They give us excellent next day service. I'm constantly pressed with cost savings goals from my vice president. So, I have goals that I need to attain. So I got to keep that in mind. So, any kind of program, that we would put together for this, we got to figure out something that's going to alleviate downtime and reduce our overall costs. Otherwise, just in today's world, we're not going to be able to make something happen. I mean, if we could do that, we could definitely talk more. We could definitely have a follow-up meeting.
So we can actually, that's something we could definitely do. For us, I don't know if you know, but we also work with a local company in Pleasantville that manufactures custom steel cabinets and shelves, and we service them
Oh,
twice
really?
a week.
Okay.
But we also have hands-on, so like you said, Granger, they service you next day. We would actually be able to do same day since we are open 24/7, and while you guys are closed, we could come and service you. You wouldn't have to get any guys off the line and worry about anything like that. If it was necessary for you to get it same day, that would be completely on us.
Okay. Yeah, that would be a great help to us. I mean, right now we're constantly running out of stuff, and the guys don't know where it's at. So, that's definitely something that we'd be for sure interested in.
We can definitely help out with that. Also, like you said, cost. We actually work with a lot of other companies. We're a national leading supplier for construction supplies and industrial supplies. And companies that work with us tend to see a 13.2% daily service increase.
Oh, wow.
Or growth with their customers.
Yeah.
So, not only would be able to help you reduce cost, which would increase your revenue, but we'd also be able to help you increase the production and output and overall efficiency and optimization of your plants to just help improve the revenue, increase the revenue.
Well, tell me this: how are we gonna? How competitive are you on this stuff? Because I'm getting a pretty darn good price from Granger right now, and I'm just not confident that you guys are gonna beat it.
Well, since that we already have a service with you, I think we'd be able to work out a really nice deal because especially we're both local companies, so we work, we're very, very close to each other. It'd be easy for us to do a lot of work with each other because it's just, right in the backyard.
Sure.
So
Yeah,
we'd be able to help out with the price, make something that works well for both of us.
Okay. Yeah, I'd definitely like to explore it more for sure.
Yeah. Do you have any other issues with this company that you'd like to talk about?
Basically, if we were going to look for a switch in a program, it would need to be with a vendor who's going to give us the highest level of service possible. We're about a $500 million a year sales company. My focus needs to be farther away from these small commodities of fasteners and safety. I need to be focusing on the big picture of purchasing items for our manufacturing process. And right now we run a central storeroom setup, and it's frankly it's a mess. There's stuff everywhere. Guys can't find product. So I need, if this is going to work, you guys have to follow through on what you say, and if it doesn't, I mean it's not going to work out, and it's not going to look good for Fastenal. We're probably we would have to pull the whole program at that point.
Yeah, I understand that. So one thing, if you guys do have an issue with space, since we are located in the same city, we can hold some of this stuff for you.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, so we have warehouses there, so if you'd like, we can store some of the supplies, and it won't take long for us to drive anything that you need over. Also, another thing, I was just wondering, do you have a system to keep track of your inventory?
Currently, no.
So with our industrial vending machines, you'd be able to keep track of your inventory, which would, how much money you're spending a year on fasteners.
I would say we're in the ballpark of $100,000 a year in fasteners.
Do you know how much exactly, though?
In around 100,000, I would say.
Would you say you're losing any money on buying too much or too little?
That I couldn't answer. I really don't know. That my floor supervisor would have to answer that. I know the guys come to me and tell me they can't find stuff, so I'm constantly placing orders, rushing them in here, things like that. So
yeah, we would definitely try to help reduce the amount of stress that a lot of the guys are, even on the floor facing, because that just makes it a lot more difficult of a job, not only for you but for them.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm tired of my guys harassing me for stuff that I just ordered for them. This is getting out of hand.
Yeah, you won't have to worry about that because it will only take probably an hour at most for us to get over to your location from where we're based. But if we are able to keep track of your inventory, we'll help reduce the amount of spending, because let's say you buy too many fasteners or too little, you can end up wasting money, and we'll help you keep track of everything that you purchased to report to, I don't know if there's anybody higher up that has, is responsible for keeping track of inventory, but this will definitely help their job.
Yeah,
as well.
we really don't have anyone that keeps track of that inventory. Like I said, our biggest thing is we need it now. So in the boat manufacturing world, we have some high profile customers that really press us. They're paying a lot of money for boats, so we got to get them out of the door quick.
Yeah, we understand that. We also want to provide with the highest quality fasteners, so we don't just make sure that we're providing you with fasteners, but the best quality, because I've heard that you guys were having a slight quality issue with the fasteners.
Yeah, I'd have to look into that more with our floor guys. I wasn't aware of that, but I will check it out.
I can meet with my process mapping team. We have
So,
information from spending accounts. We can run it through again, see which spots work, and then we come back to you, say, next week.
So do you see how our service could somewhat benefit your company? Do you see how, we could help reduce the amount of spending? Are there any questions that you have or like for me to clarify?
I definitely see how it could work. I mean, you guys are already in here doing our safety supplies. Like I said, it just comes down to, it's going to come down to probably some pricing, and we're going to have to look at that and evaluate and see if it's going to make sense. If you guys can, dedicate some personnel to us, that would be a huge help. I think it's something we got to explore more. I don't have all the raw data in front of me, so we definitely have to explore more.
Yeah. So, would you like to move forward with this decision-making process? I know you talked about working with your vice president, or talking with him about it. Would it be possible to maybe schedule a meeting with him, and as well as you, so that I could come with more data to provide not only you with the information, but them and maybe anybody else that you'd like to provide with this information?
Yeah, we could definitely set up a follow-up meeting. I think it's worth exploring for sure.
Is there a time or a day that works best for you? I know I'll probably be in your area probably this Friday, servicing some of your vending machines.
Friday's probably too early. We're coming into our busy season here, and I would say let's look at something like 4 to 6 weeks out.
4 to 6 weeks out.
Yeah.
So could you give me a specific date?
If I had to pick, I really can't. I mean, I just don't know what tomorrow's going to bring.
How about next week, perhaps?
Next week's not going to be good. We're probably looking at 4 to 6 weeks for sure.
All right. How about I'll be here on next Saturday servicing as well, or next Friday actually, because we service you guys every Friday. Would that work well? Friday?
You could stop in and see if I'm available, but like I said, it's probably going to be hit or miss here.
Is there a time that would work best for you for me to check when you're available?
You could check around 9.
Around 9 next Friday?
Yeah. I just can't guarantee it, unfortunately.
That's fine. Do you know if anybody would be available to come to that meeting with us?
I do not.
Do you have a business card that I could get so that I could get in contact with you?
Sure.
I'll provide you with it.
Thank you.
Well, thank you for taking the time to meet with me. Very great opportunity.
Yeah, I appreciate you coming in. Thank you.
Have a great day.
You too.
So maybe you'd be interested in doing like